This scenic spot is where 6 days ago my drone crashed into the sea, some distance off the end of this pier. I'm back here today to see if I can recover it. What I'm going to show you now is a recording from my controller screen of that fateful flight.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
What happened is that the drone lost power mid-flight. The reason I want to find my drone is because the manufacturer, DJI, may decide not to replace it under warranty. If that happens, I can claim on my crash insurance. But to do that, I need to return the wreckage. Although I've been flying drones for 2.5 years, the drone that crashed was only a few months old. The last one crashed in similar circumstances. Key to locating the drone under the water is knowing exactly where it was when it lost power. The drone software has a Find My Drone feature, which does just that. Here I am standing on the end of the pier, which you can't see on this map, looking out to sea 25 minutes after the crash. If we plug the latitude and longitude into Google Earth, we can look at some satellite imagery, calculate some distances, and see if we can figure out where this drone is. Okay, here we are. This is the last known location of the drone. We can see that it's some 270 meters offshore, 125 meters off the end of the pier. And this spot right here is where I took off from, and that was the approximate flight path of the drone. So now let's take a look at the last few seconds of that flight. If I'm reading the satellite image correctly, then these two pictures, the last known GPS coordinates on the right and the last image sent back from the drone on the left, are incongruent. And that's because it looks to me like the image on the left was taken from around this point here. This discrepancy just means that I have a larger search area. Once the drone shut down, it would have had the flight properties of a brick. Even so, given that it was 25 meters above the water and flying at 55 kilometers an hour, it could well have traveled a further 30 meters or so before hitting the water. I'm not sure where this drone is, but based on this video, it looked like the drone was going to pass just to the left of that buoy. I think this is the search area. My drone is somewhere in there. Okay, I think my drone could be out near that orange buoy, directly ahead. That's where I took off from, up on the hill, up there. The remaining questions are just how deep is the water out where the drone is? What is the bottom like? Is it sandy or weedy? How easy will the drone be to spot from the surface? Will it be covered in sand? How strong are the currents? This is a contour map of the floor of the bay. What I can do is superimpose this onto the satellite imagery to give me some idea of how deep the water is where my drone went down. Okay, that's good enough, I think. You can see there the yellow marker, and it's right on the border of two depth contours. The lighter blue is 0 to 5 meters, the darker blue is 5 to 10. So it looks to me like, being on the border of that contour, it's in about 5 meters of water. A good friend of mine is an avid diver, and she had all the gear I needed to mount this challenge. A warm wetsuit, weight belt, face mask, snorkel, fins, and a double dive yak. The plan was for Anne-Marie and I to paddle out to the search area on the dive yak at low tide. I would swim around on the surface, spot the drone, dive down to retrieve it, swim back to the dive yak, and then we'd both paddle back to shore. Plan A never got off the ground, because you can't inflate a 4-meter boat with a 12-volt compressor designed for pumping up tyres. Half an hour of pumping with no discernible inflation and our low tide window fast approaching led us to contemplate Plan B. As you can see, Plan B entailed me paddling out to the search area on a bodyboard. My phone is coming along for the ride because I want to use Google Maps to take me straight to the drone's last known location. I was clearly overcomplicating the whole exercise, especially given the visual reference points that I could use, the boats and the buoys, to find the search area.